Hey guys, I'm back today with another video. This one is going to be brought to you by the company Afsisterwig, and today I'm going to be showcasing their brown highlight wig. This one is in the length 20 inches. It's 150% in density, and it is a medium cap size. This is what the color looks like straight out of the package. It looks really pretty. I am so excited to try this one out. Now the cap construction on this, it does have two combs on the side, a comb in the middle, a comb in the back. Your adjustable strap also has a removable elastic band. Now, I did go ahead and bleach the knots lightly on this unit. The knots were really small, but I was already bleaching other wigs that day, so I said, why not? I also washed it using my Aussie Moist shampoo and conditioner. You also see that I added a little bit of tint spray at the front of the lace because it was coming off a little bit lighter and I wanted it to blend in more to my skin. And I'm just going to place this unit on, making sure that the fit is good because this is a medium cap size and I do have a small head. So I'm going to adjust those straps and also tighten that elastic band. Some wax around the hairline area and use my hot comb to press everything back. And now I am going to work on cutting off this lace. So I did have some lace overlapping my ear, so I want to make sure to cut that down on the side. As you can see, I am taking my time and I'm not having to cut a lot off, but just enough so that it sits right. And then I am just making sure that everything is looking good. And I'm going to work on cutting off the rest of this lace. Now this lace color is a light brown, and you can definitely see that it is lighter towards the bottom area just because I did add my tint spray. But once I cut it off, you see how well it's blending into my skin. That looks good. For the install today, I am going to go in with my olive oil Fix It Whole spray. And y'all know I used to use this a lot when it first came out. But because I am out of my Even New York spray and I want to make sure I go to the beauty supply store to get it, because the last time I ordered off Amazon, it leaked everywhere. So I'd just rather go pick it up. So anyway, back off that story, I'm going in with this spray and I'm just lightly spraying it around the sides first, and then I'm going to put it in the middle on top of the lace, and I'm just going to use my blow dryer to speed up the process, making sure to use that rat tail comb to kind of press everything down to make sure no lace rolls up. That everything is dried down, I am going to continue to work on this hairline, and I'm going to pull out a little bit of hairs on the side because I do want to add some swoops. If you're not a fan of swoops, you can definitely skip this process. Now the hairline on this does come pre-plucked and I feel like it looks good. Of course, I did go in and pluck out just a little bit more. Now I'm going to opt for a middle part today, and I'm just going to place that wax at the top of the unit, and then I'm just going to press everything down because I want this to look really nice and flat. Put my elastic band around the hairline so that everything can settle in while I work on styling this hair. Now I have my flat iron turned up to the highest setting, so I'm not going to do too many passes throughout this hair. There was some frizziness going on after it dried down from being washed, and I also want to focus on the ends, but I want everything to be nice and sleek. take me long to straighten out the hair, so now I just want to work on the front. I am not going to worry about swooping the sideburns. I'm only going to worry about swooping in the little front area. So I'm just going to take my flat iron and curl them under, and then I'm going to use that same spray that I used to lay the lace down to swoop them. And I'm just kind of placing my finger right there because it just gives me better control, and just that easy, it swoops over. So I'm also going to put a lighter powder into the parting space area and a lighter powder around the hairline, just because after everything dried down with my tint spray, it did come off a little bit darker. So I wanted to look a bit more natural. See the difference from adding that lighter powder. It blends in more to my skin. So now I'm just going to go in with my Sleek and Shine serum, and I'm going to run it throughout the hair, making sure to focus on the ends because they did come off dry and frizzy. And I am done. I love a nice sleek look, and this one came out really cute. This unit does start at 14 inches in length. It also goes up to 26 inches. And the density on this is 150%. And I'm just going to show you what it looks like if you gather it into a ponytail, just in case you don't want all that hair out. And then this is what the hairline is given. You have two options. You can get a 13x4 or you can get a 13x6. Of course, I'm always going to say get a 13x6 so you can just have some extra versatility. But guys, make sure you stay tuned after this so you can hear my final thoughts when it comes to this unit. I think that this one is pretty. It's lightweight. It's going to be great for the summertime, especially with these highlights. Now this is 22 inches in length once again, so it is a little bit longer on me because I am 5'2". My unit today using my olive oil spray, and I feel like it did a really good job with laying the lace down. Also did go in with my spray from Taylor Crowns just to spray the lace a little bit because I do feel like the lace was more on the transparent side. It was going to be a bit too light. So spraying this definitely did help, but I was very light-handed with it because you guys seen once it dried down and everything from the spray, it was coming off a little bit dark. But I did fix that up using a lighter powder. I put that in between the lace area right here, and then I put some in the parting space area. I didn't go heavy with the powder because it wasn't needed, but just enough to where it was going to look more natural on my skin. It does come with a pre-pluck hairline, but I did go in and pluck out a little bit more around the hairline just to kind of open it up a bit more. I also did go in and lightly bleach the knots. Now the knots on this are very small, so I have to go in and bleach the knots. To be honest, I only put some bleach in the front area. I did not go in and bleach the whole unit. I didn't feel like it was needed. Pulled out a little bit of hairs on the side just in case I wanted to tuck. I didn't swoop this over here. I just kind of cut it down a little bit shorter so it can be natural. But you can see the hairline looks really good. So if you don't want to go in with any baby hairs, you absolutely don't have to. And no issues with the parting space area laying down. I love how flat it is laying. I opted to go for a middle part today because I wanted to use the most of the parting space, which is what you get in the middle. And of course you get a decent amount of parting space on the side, but it does get shorter like the further over you go. And of course, I like the sleek middle look. As far as shedding and tangling goes, I got a little bit of shedding only because I did cut into my lace. And then tangles, I'm getting some snags towards the end. So the ends of this are coming off really dry. I did go in with my serum, but like right here, I can still see like some dryness and some frizziness going on. And I ran over that area a few times with my flat iron, and I'm probably going to end up kind of like trimming it and snipping it off so it doesn't snag too much right there. But you guys can see exactly what I am talking about. I had no issues with flat ironing this unit. I did a couple of passes, but I did have my flat iron up pretty high, so I think it did a really good job with sleeking it out. The color on this is pretty. I do wish the color was more spread out in the back. When I turn around, you can see more color on one side versus the other. So I just kind of wish it was spread out a little bit more. But I do like that they added some color like all throughout. So if you wanted to kind of like, you know, throw it over your shoulder a little bit, you can still see some color. Other than that, I really don't have too many cons when it comes to this unit. It was an easy install, a nice and sleek you know, simple look, not too much going on. You know, the lace is on point, the hairline looks really good. But let me know what you guys think about this unit. If you are feeling this, I am gonna make sure to leave a link down below. Guys, do not forget to subscribe to my channel, turn those notifications on, share and like this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.